Okay, so evening guys, welcome to another episode of The Bearded Berserker with me, Matt, and I hope you're having a fantastic Saturday out there. Literally just got in from work and I've got another review for you guys. So thank you first of all to each and every one of you that subscribe to my channel, watching, enjoying and commenting on my videos. Because like I said on all the videos here, this channel that I've set up on here and my Instagram page, Viking Beard Matt, it's not about me. It's about small brands, small companies, small businesses, individuals, families, whichever, that are making some amazing products that we really need to get behind and support these guys. And I'm not doing anything towards massive brands and stuff like that because they've got loads of money that they can throw at advertising, promoting and marketing their products that these smaller brands, businesses, whichever, don't have. So they almost have to work like 5 times harder on their products, their marketing, promoting their products than these big brands do in order to get it noticed. So I'm trying to showcase you guys there is an alternative to throwing money at massive brands. And often I'm finding, since doing these reviews around about a year, well, just over a year ago now, that the alternative in the smaller brands, personally for me, has been a lot better than the big brands out there. Now, with all these reviews that I do, I'm not affiliated to the brand, business, company, individuals whatsoever. So I will use constructive criticism if there's something I don't particularly like, or vice versa and stuff like that. If there's something I do like, I will go on about that. And so it's completely honest. It's my own opinion. So we're going to look at the products, what I think to them, because I have used them. This is not just an unboxing because I don't personally see the point of unboxing something and go, yeah, it smells all right, and you haven't used it. So how are you supposed to give an honest opinion on something you've not even used? As with all the videos that I do, I will be throwing links down below. So please go check out their website, Instagram and everything afterwards. And this is another review from Barbers Bay. Now, as you probably know, I've done a lot of reviews for Barbers Bay. They're all honest reviews. So far, I've been liking the products that Steve makes. And so again, we're going to look at the packaging, we're going to look at the products, tell you whether they worked or not, what I think of them. Afterwards, with all beard products, skin products and hair products, I score them out of 20. If it's absolutely fantastic, they'll get a 20 out of 20. If they're get a 10 out of 10, there's kind of nothing to write home about. They're okay, nothing spectacular. And if it's a 0, I wouldn't touch them with a stinky stick. So that's how I score beard products, hair products, skin products and stuff like that. So now, as you know, Barbers Bay do lots of beard products, whipped oils, beard balms, beard oils, solid colognes, perfumes, aftershaves and stuff like that. And they also do hair products. Now, in my youth, I didn't really look after myself particularly too much. I'm the sort of bloke that, yeah, I'll have a shower a few times a week and everything once I get home from work and stuff like that. As I got older, I'm trying to look after myself a bit more and have, I know it wouldn't look like it, but a bit more style to myself. And I like all these sort of different products that are coming out at the moment. I wouldn't say that I've sort of like using these products and stuff like that religiously, but I do like to try and make myself look half decent because let's face it, with a face like this, I need all the help I can get. And so I'm very much into kind of that whole greaser, rock and roll, retro, as well as Vikings, obviously, and stuff like that sort of era and look and stuff like that, with the pompadours, slick backs and stuff like that, which is why I've got my hair kind of like this. And so it's nice to try out loads of different sorts of products to see which one works in my hair, because I've got quite thin hair. So I need stuff that kind of makes it look a bit thicker and a bit fuller and stuff like that. But Steve from Barbers Bay, from UK, has sent me through 3 hair products to have a look at and give you guys my honest opinion. So he has sent through a hair fudge, a matte hair clay, and a matte hair wax. And apparently he does a pomade as well. So I'd be interested at some point to see what that is like. But first of all, we're going to look at the packaging, see what I think to the packaging. Then we're going to have a look at the products themselves, the scents of them, what do they work, what I think to them, score them afterwards, and they'll give you the price as well. So these ones that he has sent through, we'll look at them individually. This is the hair fudge tin. And all of these designs and labellings that he has put on these have kind of got a good, nice sort of retro Americana sort of feel to them. And so this is the hair fudge. And I don't know whether the camera's picking it or not, but it's got a slight metallic-y sort of look to it. It's possibly just picking it up. All the ingredients and everything on the back. And it's nice to see that products have ingredients on them. If you want to know what's in the food that you're eating, you also want to know what's in the products that you're using on your skin, body and hair and stuff like that. All of the products from Barbers Bay have been CPSR checked, which basically means they've been checked to make sure they're safe to use. Obviously, with any products that you use, always use on a small patch of skin first to make sure you haven't got any allergies and stuff like that. But this is the hair fudge. He's also sent through a matte hair clay, again with that whole retro kind of look, and it's got, like I say, a slight metallic-y sort of glint to it, which is nice. And I do like packaging on labels and stuff like that, because personally, for me, I've said it before, it's what draws your eye to the product, first of all, when you go out and buy one. Sometimes if it's dull, I'm not saying judge a book by its cover, but it's instantly what draws your eye to the product and to go out and buy it. If it's got bad packaging, you tend to kind of leave it and not touch it. I'm not saying there's bad product inside, but obviously your eye catches it. And this one that he has sent through, Route 66, full service with a smile, is the matte hair wax. Again, got all the gumph and everything on the back of it. So 3 different products. Absolutely love the packaging on it. Love the whole retro feel to it. Used to ride bikes and everything like that, and so it's nice to see sort of that whole retro feel to it. Americana, rat rods, hot rods, bikes and everything. So the first product we're going to look at is the hair fudge. Now there's 3 different sorts of styling that you can do with the products, okay? Now, a fudge isn't so much of a styling product, it's more of a texturizing kind of giving you definition and stuff. It's got a light hold to it, not so much necessarily as a clay, but there is a certain amount of hold there, but it's not, doesn't tend to be quite as powerful as a clay. Fudge is more for kind of like your messier styles, defining styles and stuff like that. It gives texture to your hair. Now, all 3 of these have got various different scents to them. You can see where I've dunked my finger in there and I've used this stuff. And so this is what it looks like. Almost looks like a blueberry ripple sort of clay. And the scent on this is a spiced rum. Okay? Now, I have noticed when I've taken the lid off and smelt it several times, it is a glorious scent. It is so beautifully scented. I know it's a spiced rum, but it does have a fruity hint to it. Almost kind of like a berry hint to it, which kind of like breaks through the spiced rum scent. But it's to die for. It's literally one of those scents that if I had a spoon and I was slightly deranged, which I am anyway, it wouldn't take much for me to start eating it. It is a divine scent. And it works. It's literally slight styling to it. It's easy wash in and wash out, which is always a great stuff. I do like pomades. I have no problems at all with using grease pomades. But obviously with stuff like that, it takes a few washes to wash it out because a lot of the time it's petroleum sort of jelly sort of based and everything. So it does take a while because it doesn't break down in water. This does, it washes out within the first wash. You don't need very much of it, literally a small little scoop on your finger, work it through your hands, through your hair. Fantastic definition and texturising your hair. Hold wise, if you've got a scale of hold, you've got nothing, medium, and like your heavy, real rigid, it's never going to come off no matter what you do with it, attack it with a jackhammer. This is kind of just under that halfway mark. Now, like I say, it is good for styling. It's got a certain hold to it, but it's not a massive strong hold, okay? So it's kind of light hold. But fantastic stuff, and the scent of this is to die for. Out of all 3 of them that he sent through, the scent on this is purely amazing. Brilliantly. And these, by the way, are 100ml tins. or I think that's translated into about an ounce. Excuse me. Moving on next to the matte hair clay. You can see where I've taken a chunk out from this and used as well, because I do use all the products. This has got, the scent he uses is called Adventure. And purely using my nose and the wife's nose, it's kind of got an outdoorsy barbershop smell. If you've got that clean scent from a barbershop, bit of outdoorsy smell to it, it's exactly what this smells like, a very clean scent. Not as pungent as in your face as this, it's kind of stepped down from that. So you've got the first one, the hair fudge, the scent level is up here. This one's kind of about halfway. Nice scent, very, very clean, fresh, almost a cologne-y sort of scent to it. Really nice. Now with a hair clay, it's almost like a step up from the fudge, if you know what I mean. You can still do the texture, the texturizing, definition and stuff like that, but it has got more of a styling agent to it, so it locks in styles and everything a lot more. Obviously, they're both a matte product, so it doesn't make your hair look shiny or greasy or anything like that. I don't mind whether it's high shine, low shine, no shine, medium shine, whichever. But these are matte ones, which means it gives your hair kind of like a dry look and doesn't look so much like you've got a product in your hair. Remember, when using hair products, use a small amount first. You can always add more to it. If you put too much in, you've got to wash your hair to get it all out and then start the process again. So use a little at a time, always add more to it. The scent on this is really nice and clean though. Not as nice personally for me as the hair fudge. That stuff you can eat like ice cream. Don't eat it, it's not ice cream, but it smells gorgeous. But this one, beautiful, fresh, barbershoppy, almost outdoorsy scent to it. And it's great, right amount of hold for it, not too rigid, because a lot of these, and just use my glasses, oil gum, yeah, so it has got beeswax in it as well. So depending on the amount of beeswax that products have in them, like these, will depend on the amount of hold you've got. And the hold is just right, nice to keep it there. And though I didn't say with the other products as well, is they are restylable and reworkable. So if you do have, obviously it starts blowing around all over the place, get a comb, your fingers, bit of water on your hands, shake off the excess, just put your hair back and it stays there and it almost kind of remolds and resets. But fantastic product, and love the labelling on these. The labelling is absolutely stunning. And the pots are never going to be thrown away, you know. Up until my dying day, I'm going to have these, whether I put pins in it, whatever, anything. I love the graphics on them. And also, he has sent through the matte wax. Now, this stuff I've used as well. This has got a very, very light scent on it. So you had the first one, the fudge up here. It's almost like they're in order. You've got the hair clay, which is a medium scent. This one, very subtle. And this is bare woods. And it's kind of got a very clean, very slight, fresh, subtle outdoor scent to it. Kind of almost like spring, summer's day scent, but very, very subtle. Now, this is a wax. And it's got a slight shine to this. I know it's supposed to be a matte product as well, but it has got a very slight sheen to it. I wouldn't say it's a high shine or anything like that, but it definitely gives your hair a little bit more of a sheen as opposed to the clays and the fudge, which don't. They are ridiculously matte. It's a good product. It's almost, in my opinion, very similar to a pomade, although not kind of like quite as petroleum based and stuff like that. I have noticed it takes almost 2 washes to get it out. It does break down in water, but it's a bit more effort to break this down than the other, because obviously it is almost like a wax, and wax tends to be a bit more claggier and stickier, in my opinion, than the clays. It's a great product, kind of medium amount of hold to it, not as potent a hold as the clay has, almost slightly the same level as the fudge. It's got really good reworkability to it. Very nice with the wax as well, because it's quite a wet wax, if you know what I mean. It's not a really thick, heavy, sticky wax. It's quite a wet wax. It's very good for kind of creating almost like those retro styles of hair, if you know what I mean. Pompadours and comb overs and stuff like that. I'm not a hairdresser, so I don't know what the different styles are called, but that sort of whole sort of rock look and retro sort of 40s, 50s, 60s kind of styling on the hair. The wax is a good product, possibly not the run to products that I would go for out of these three, but it's still a good product. It does exactly what it says on the tin, and like I say, it's a good product and fantastic. Now, out of these three, I think they are extremely good products, because everyone wants different things out of their products that they use. So depending on what sort of hair you've got, what sort of style you've got, will depend a lot about what sort of products you go out and buy. And for these, for 100 mils, he's charging £10, which in my money is absolutely no money at all. It's a fantastically well-made product. Each one is individually different from the next. They're not designed to be identical. So it's like trying to score 3 different children, different marks. But I would give each one a straight up 20 out of 20 for the way they perform and what they're supposed to do. They do the jobs that are intended. My personal favourites are the Fudge and the Clay. But I would also use this as well. And if you like your hair waxes as opposed to clays and pomades and stuff, this will be right up your alley. Right amount to hold, easy in, easy out, restylability and everything. It's a fantastic product and I love it. And thank you very much to Steve for sending those through from Barbers Bay. I'd be very interested to see what his pomade's like, because I love the pomades. But I hope you've enjoyed my review. And like I say, we'll be slinging links down below to Barbers Bay, so please give them a look out and check them out. And thank you guys for watching another one of my reviews. Now, I hope you have a fantastic weekend. Keep on looking after each other. Keep on taking care of each other. Keep on growing those beards. Keep looking stylish. Keep doing whatever it is you are doing. I look forward to seeing you in the next episode of The Bearded Berserker with Matt. Have a fantastic Sundays, guys. Keep taking care of each other. Thank you.